Well, the mandate has been only created recently. So the main priority for the moment is to make sure that people will understand how they could seize the mandate, how they could promote the protection of defenders, without traveling to as many places as possible to meet with government, but also to meet with defenders themselves, communities, and academia to present the mandate, present the working methods, and to make sure that people will understand how they could approach me when they are at needs. It's a new mandate as well, so we need to also create the new working methods, the new tools for the mandate. I'm using what I've learned in the past from my past capacities as a special rapporteur on defenders to also promote the same working methods. And I'm trying to discuss with the staff on how we could experiment new and more effective tools for the mandate. That's for the moment my key priority. And if I can add also, I'm trying to focus also on a category of defenders who are currently very much at risk in Europe, in EU countries, which are the climate activists, those who are trying to push for more action from the governments on climate. They're going to the streets. Sometimes they are using new forms of mobilizations, like they glue their hands on the table or on the floor. They block access to airports, and for that they are facing sometimes very violent repressions. Sometimes they are brought to justice and facing heavy penalties and sometimes also prison. So we need to make sure that people understand that civil disobedience is a form of action which is protected by international human rights law. I did use in the past the work of academia and academics research to support my work. And for the moment, as the mandate is new, I need to create the working methods. So I need also to unpack concepts, for instance. And for that, the support of universities is a key element for me. I need also to compile data coming from different organizations to make sure that if out of the data we can find also ways to promote solutions, recommendations to state and to the UN to better protect defenders. I'm going to organize a series of experts meetings, inviting law professors, academics to join me and to discuss things together, trying to also unpack those complex, those issues. There is something which is for me an element of importance. This is the clause of violence. Normally, human rights defenders are those who are never using violence against people. But currently, when you see that people are sometimes breaking the law to demonstrate in the street, that's sometimes being perceived as violence. So I need to explore how far this violence would be permitted. For instance, acts of sabotage, symbolic sabotage would be permitted. So for that, I need also to explore the content of international legislations and local legislations, domestic legislations, to see whether or not it fits with my possibilities with the mandate.